So, Mom just asked me to find the story of Jacob's well. So, this is our night routine for 11/12/2024, 5:01 p.m. Okay, so, yeah. Stand by. Okay, so, continuation, teaching mamas about Jacob's well. Okay, Jacob's arrival in Haran. Jacob continued his trip eastward. It was afternoon when he reached the outskirts of Haran. He found shepherds resting near a well, watching their flocks. Jacob greeted them and asked them about the town and his uncle Laban. Just then,
Is it Laban?
yeah, his uncle Laban. Just then, Rachel, Laban's daughter, arrived with her father's herds. Rachel. Jacob inquired why the shepherds did not water their flocks while it was still day. He was told that only the concerted efforts of all the shepherds could remove the rock that covered the mouth of the well. So he was told that only the concerted efforts of all the shepherds could remove the rock that covered the mouth of the well. Hearing this, Jacob walked over to the well and single-handed rolled the stone from its place. So Jacob rolled the stone from its place. He was a water witch. Then he watered the herds of his uncle. Rachel, who with all the others had watched this astonishing feat of Jacob's strength, was overjoyed to hear that this outstanding visitor was none other than her own cousin, the son of her father's sister. She hurried home to tell her father about Jacob's arrival, and Laban went out to the well to greet his nephew and welcome him into his own home. So I didn't mean like water witch in the context that he was like Moshe. He was like Moses. God gave him the power to find water. Like, that is really cool. It's an inherited gene, Mom. It's an inherited gene.
Okay, now remember Jacob and his brother. Isn't Rachel was the one that fooled the father of Jacob and
Not
was,
okay. Oh,
remember that he was Jacob and Isaac and Jacob was that.
that was
Isaac?
Rebecca. That was Rebecca. So Rachel was Jacob's wife. Jacob and Esau.
Oh,
Remember, because
not
Esau.
Esau.
No, Jacob and Esau. Jacob and Esau were brothers.
Esau was Eve's first son. Esau, he was the one that killed.
No, that's
his
Cain
brother.
and Abel.
Was that Cain and Abel?
Anyways, so Jacob and Esau were twins. And Jacob thought he was more righteous than Esau, and Esau flipped out. Even though Esau was offered the Torah, Esau had qualities, and then Rebecca favored Jacob because Jacob was a prodigal son, just like you favor, other people over me. But Jacob was the prodigal son and thought that Rebecca thought that Jacob was more worthy for the inheritance than Esau.
So
they fooled Yitzhak.
They fooled the father
Isaac.
they couldn't see.
Right. And I'm like, anyway,
Okay.
so that's a story. So Jacob had an inherited quality for finding wells. He had a staff, like Moshe. It's like spiritual DNA. Like how I hold my hands out and how all this weird energy anomalies. Yeah, that's Jacob. Okay, so that's a story of Jacob's well.